local music now with my special guests, Quincy Lord and Justin Fyfe.
How many nights do we spend outside the diner trying to get it right? Sometimes when I was alone, the waitress would light up and ignore the phone, and we'd talk about our dreams under these hometown stars. Swear all our friends speeding by in their cars. She always had a look like she was trying to find something more sympathy. She said goodnight every time I should have said that I can't find reason for us to go inside. It's a warm, warm night, and I feel so alive. So why don't we just get high and wander around this night? We can find ourselves a quiet spot to lay down and just talk. We fought to get by with patches on our jeans and sleep in our eyes. Yeah, but I couldn't crash. I get lost up in a picture of Maria on the dash. Radios play a song about growing up, about the lines around her eyes when it gets too much. We were born in the flesh with our hearts on our minds. With 5 rounds a minute and 4 full time. Every time I should have said that I can't find reason for us to go inside. It's a warm, warm night, and I feel so alive. So why don't we just get high and wander around this night? We can find ourselves a quiet spot to lay down and just talk. Don't we just go down, wander around Beverly Town? We can find ourselves a quiet spot to lay down and just talk. Inspiration is just a word these days. I've grown so tired and I'm too broke to run away. Still I tell myself when I play my songs I could take the stage. I let the feelings slip away in conversation. My tongue ties on my mind, there's no sensation when I let my fingers glide across these strings. I only hear mistakes, every word I said is out of place. sings the blues late, late, late at night on the balcony upstairs, dressed in white, and it pulls me through, 'cause I've been wasting light, but her voice, it seems to pull me back to life. Well, was it you? Or can I hold her close as I try to sing along? As I try to sing along, I lay down this river where once I came to pray I would find my spirit here. And now those ghosts have gone away, and in this night where they always hide in that darkness which I've been trying to fight, alone my guiding light, a songbird from a midnight glass of wine, seems so tired, still she is so kind. Could she be mine? Songbird, be mine. She sings the blues late, late, late at night on the balcony upstairs, dressed in white, and it pulls me through, 'cause I've been wasting light, but her voice, it seems to pull me back to life. Well, was it you? Or can I hold her close as I try to sing along? Was it you? My songbird sings the blues. 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 Yeah, so I can do these songbird baby blues. Out the crystal and pretend you drink wine. Draw some lines across your heart to make it harder to find. Tell me a story that everyone knows. You can change it up a little, 'cause we know it's all for sure. Pull on heels so high like you've never been low. Pinch your lips up red like your name is Monroe. So show down tonight, better find your best dress, the pieces for the puzzle, and let them do the rest. So maybe I'll find you out in the garden, trying to catch some fresh air off my part, and I'm just taking a break from this party. Know you're trying to find yourself inside of your body. Man, the things we said, the way it seemed, I tell a lot of story of some fairy tale dream. It's really up to us to believe that who we are tonight is only what they see. just like when you were kids. A stranger take your role by a hardest hit. Well, this house is so far, bound feet to the floor, but your mind keeps telling you to run to the door, where your first love's ghost still touching your lips, and telling you to write your life on pages you've since ripped. So draw back the blinds, baby, I'm running out of time. You know we could stay here all night, and I know we just met, but baby, it's been such a long day. What would you say if I told you I got no place to be? What would you say if I told you got no place to be? Don't you know that who we are tonight is whatever we want to believe? Trying to catch some fresh air off my partner. I'm just taking a break from this party, and I know you're trying to find yourself outside of your body. Man, the things we said and the way it seemed, I tell it like the story of a fairy tale dream. Whether it's real is up to us to believe, but who we are tonight is only what they see. There's something I like to believe. Try to see it my way, and you have to keep on talking till I can't go on. While you see it your way, there's a risk of knowing that our love may soon be gone. We can work it out, we can work it out. Think of what you're saying. You can get it wrong and still you think that it's alright. Think of what I'm saying. You can get it wrong and set it straight or say goodnight. We can work it out, we can work it out. Life is very short, and there's no time for fussing and fighting, my friends. I have always thought that it's a crime, so I will ask you once again. Try to see it my way, only time will tell if I'm right or I am wrong. While you see it your way, there's a chance that we might fall apart before too long. We can work it out, we can work it out. Life is very short, and there's no time for fussing and fighting, my friends. I have always thought that it's a crime, so I will ask you once again. Try to see it my way, only time will tell if I'm right or I am wrong. While you see it your way, there's a risk that we might fall apart before too long. We can work it out, we can work it out. I woke up in dirty water, starting to feel like home. Not really a place, but a state of mind from which you never want to go. go, go. You see, a karma took me away, a plague murdered my human disgrace. Last thing that I saw was your face, with tears begging me to stay, stay, stay. Where have you gone? I saw you lit up like a chandelier, burning in the distance as I grew near. Through tired years, entire lives, try stopping one of these things I despise. Watching the waves rolling in, much what it feels like to be deeper than skin. And this clarity is alien. How'd I ever get this deep in? Well, I'm breaking out of my cage and throwing it all away. Where have you gone? I saw you lit up like a chandelier, burning in the distance as I grew near. Where have you gone? Well, I needed to give me strength. There's dirty water in my veins. On dirty water, it's all the same. The dirty water takes away my pain. My sirens call, my sirens call. Let me leave my body and take my own. My sirens call, my sirens call. Lord, give me strength, 'cause I'm starting to fall. I can hear it now, I can hear it loud. I'm starting to make you proud. Oh, oh. Where have you gone? I saw you lit up like a chandelier, burning in the distance as I grew near. Where have you gone? Well, I need you to give me strength. There's dirty water in my veins. On dirty water, it's all the same. The dirty water takes away my pain. This one so long we were dancing in the rain, while on the streets in chalk they called my name. I'm waiting so long, but I'd really like to stay. My time has come, I know we've all seen better days. So sing just one more song with me, if you please, to all the pretty faces in the crowd. And don't you let my records be, won't you please? Let my voice spin back into the loud. When my curtain closes, you all turn to my stage, but the lights come on, you cab home and turn another page. So take this so long before we up and make that sound. Do you think that death can be glamorous? Well, what if it can? Do you think that death can be glamorous? Well, what if it can? Would you sing just one more song with me, if you please? To all the pretty faces in the crowd, want someone to play my guitar like I said. To all the pretty faces in the crowd, to all the pretty faces in the crowd, so all my pretty faces in the crowd. Hey. I can still recall the dress that she last wore her best. It had been a while. When that had come, we laid to rest. Some simple words as we undressed, and I think I felt her smile. So with candles we burned out some refuge in our home into this house, but the moon still hung low, and the curtains turned to black for many years on after that. Just to let you know, during the silent parade, I prayed for rain. I hear the song that she used to sing. Echo the stillness of her skin. When I promised her the pain would subside, I held her hand and she closed her eyes. These hollow notes, they make me whole. It's in like races through my soul. She is my pain, and every melody is like a teardrop drowning me. Please let it rain. During the silent parade, I hear the song that she used to sing. her eyes. I kept a memory dancing in a music box, just like this ghost to me, risen from the killing block. And I kept a memory dancing in a music box, but I always wish for more. Always wish for more.
And we're back with Quincy Lord and Justin Fyfe. Thank you for an amazing set. Can you tell us what you both do in the band?
Well, I write most of the songs here, and I play the guitar and try and explain what I want everyone else to do.
Fair enough.
How about you, buddy?
I play drums, and I do singing sometimes. I didn't play drums today, but I normally play drums.
Yeah, when we don't have the full band here, Justin steps up and plays guitar, even though he says he can't. But
And I pat myself on
we
the
all
back.
know he's full of it.
Multi-talented. So can you tell us, Quincy, some of the themes that you like to write about in your songwriting?
There's a lot of there's a very common theme in my writing from my older songs of the coming of age nonsense and getting out of your hometown and all that, and there were probably an embarrassing amount of songs about that, but this album had some tributes in there too. There's a song I wrote for David Bowie, and there's other there's songs dealing with depression and mental illness and addiction and all that, and things that are real and you have to deal with.
That's great. That's great. So one of my stock questions that I like to ask guests is, if you could open for anyone, live or deceased, go back in time travel, who would you open for? And you can both answer that.
Holy crap, that's hard.
Bruce Springsteen.
Wow, that was way too fast. Like doing this music or like just in general, like at all?
In general, as a musician.
Oh, man. That is tough.
You want Haley Williams to see you, don't lie.
No, honestly, I would love to be on a lineup with Rancid. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Only because that's like one of my favorite bands of all time. So I would kill for that. That would be sweet.
Nice.
Don't actually kill for that.
So, have you been playing around New Hampshire, Massachusetts? Have you played out of town yet? Have you guys traveled?
We're trying to plan a tour for the start of next year, but we've been playing in there's a lot of places in New Hampshire and Mass we play regularly. But when I was living in Florida, I have some connections down there because I used to play down there, and then I came back up here, and it's not worth the 24-hour drive for the average gig, but
That's great. Has that affected your songwriting, moving, changing locations?
Yeah, I mean, it's just part of it and part of me, I always had a bit of a travel bug that I've been ignoring lately, but
I'm just laughing because yeah, he definitely does. Because he's the kind of person, he'll just get up and like go somewhere in a second, and then me, I'm the person that has to plan it like 8 months ahead of time and be like, oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna bring?
hi, I'm flying to Scotland tomorrow. You coming? What?
Yeah.
Nice. So speaking of gigs, do you want to tell our audience where they might be able to see you play in the next coming months?
Well, this Saturday we're going to be at O'Shea's the two of us will be at O'Shea's Tavern in Nashua, New Hampshire, in case that's not clear. Every Sunday for the rest of the year and probably next year too, we play at a place called Seven Saws. It's a brewery in Holden, one of our favorite places to be. Some good people there. Next Wednesday I'm going to be at Marcos in Air. It's also a fun little spot. $5 burgers too. A+.
Can you tell us, both of you, and it can be as playing as you do together or in the past, what has been the craziest scenario you've ever walked into for a gig? That is one of my...
Playing together?
Yeah, you could... Well, or...
In general?
Or in general. I like to ask, as a musician, we've all encountered those strange scenarios. So if you could tell us of an experience you've had going into a venue and, what kind of wacky antics you've found.
Well, us playing, I think the craziest one, it's not even anything wacky, but just like, wow, was we showed up and the sound system did not work at all. So we just played unplugged around the bar. And walked around the bar and we're like, hey, how you doing? And just walked around the bar and played. So that was kind of funny.
So you serenaded them.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. So that was kind of odd, but also it was kind of funny. That was on my own. I think the craziest one was I used to play in a punk band with a couple buddies, and it was a basement show. And when we showed up, there was somebody not. I'm just gonna clarify this now. They weren't harmed, but somebody was just passed out. Drunk in the bathroom when I went in, and I was I went to go use the bathroom and I knocked on the stall and I just looked and saw an arm on the floor, and I was so then I freaked out, and then the guy got up and he's whoa, and I think he literally fell asleep on the toilet and fell on the floor.
As you do sometimes.
So I was wow. But nothing too crazy, just a lot of party people for sure. I don't know if you have any crazy ones.
You're good.
Yeah.
Nothing down in Florida, Gatorland? No gators coming in while you're playing?
That sounds like a stereotype about Floridians. The Floridians. Yeah, no, nothing too wild coming to my mind right now, but that could just be a repressed memory, so who knows.
So tell us about your new release and tell our audience where they can listen to it.
Right, so over the past forever, we've been recording a full-length album called Past the Midnight Hour, and it's going to be out at the end of the year. Right now, we have a single from it, song Morbid. That's up on all sorts of streaming platforms, on Spotify and Amazon and Pandora and whatever you listen to music on, it's there.
Pretty much everywhere.
Yes. At the end of the year, just for New Year's, the whole album will be out, and you're going to be able to find it also on every streaming site. You can our website's being rebuilt right now, but you can follow along at our Facebook page under Quincy Lord Music.
That's Quincy with a Q.
Correct.
Yes.
Just like the city.
That's right. Excellent. So other band members that aren't present, do you want to give them a shout out so folks know?
Yeah. So I'll give. Hi, Dan. I'll give a shout out to Dan. Dan Morneau is our bass player. He's from over near our place. He's from Greenville. He's a super cool dude. I've been playing in bands with him for like 8-9 years, a long time since I was little wee lad. So, and he's super fun to play with. He's a cool dude, and I wish he could be here today, but maybe next time.
All right. Next time for sure. Well, thank you so much for joining us for Local Music Now.
Absolutely. This was awesome.
Yay. Join us next time for
Local Music Now.